metric number 261847, I will talk about the abstract of our study. The aim of this study is to examine the effect of organizational culture on the aspect of employees' commitment. Data of this study was collected from the secondary data that obtained indirectly through the internet, journal, and article. The result of this study shows that the perception of employees about the four dimensions, which are training and development, reward and recognition, teamwork, and organizational communication, are positively related to employee engagement, with those perceiving a greater degree of awareness of the dimension of organizational culture showing the more positive reaction to their commitment.
Hello everyone, I am Zui, metric number 261924. I would like to present the introduction of this study with the title of Effect of Malaysian Organizational Culture on Employee Commitments. First is the statement of problem. The problem that we state is whether the organizational culture in the specific dimension, such as training and development, reward and recognition, organizational communication, and teamwork, have any relationship to the employee commitments. This research is also important to help the organization to better understand the organizational culture in these four dimensions and its effect of the employee commitments to improve the performance of an organization. So next is the objective of this study. Based on our problem, we have set these four objectives. First is to identify if there is any significant relationship between training and development and employee commitment. The second is to identify if there is any significant relationship between reward and recognition and employee commitment. The third is to identify if there is any significant relationship between organizational communication and employee commitment. The last is to identify if there is any significant relationship between the teamwork and employee commitments.
Hi everyone, my name is Heng Xuanli and my metric number is 2632F4. Now I would like to present about the background of the topic. Organizational culture includes associate degree, organization's expectation, physiology, experience, and still because the value that guide the behavior of member and is expressed in member self-image, inner working, interaction, and with the surface offer and future expectation. The business dictionary mentioned that cultural release on shared attitude, belief, costume, and written and unwritten rules that are developed over time and are considered valid. Simply state, organization culture is ways are done around here, said by Dear Kennedy since 2000 years.
Hi, my name is Ainuhati Aiman. My metric number is 259422. Employee commitment can be defined as the power of the identification and participation of individuals in a given organization. Organizational commitment as an attitude was known as the relative identity of a person's identity and involvement in the organizational context tool. Training and development affect positively employee commitment. Reward and recognition affect positively employee commitment. Organizational commitment affect positively employee commitment. And lastly, teamwork also affect positively employee commitment.
Hi, my name is Niizati binti Nisin and my metric number is 262035. Methodology are the method and technique that used to amass and analyze data in order to produce and make evidence that can be support for the research. The methodology also can define how to examine the problem and why a particular method and technique is used. In this section, we describe our procedure of collecting our sample and our data. We'll also have discussed about operational measure of the variable used in the study and statistical tests in the study to assess hypothesis. Next is the secondary data. The secondary data are referred to source of the data that can get indirectly through the internet, journal, or article. These secondary data are generally evidence record or historical record that are either achieved or unpublished. This secondary data is used to get more information detail about the effect of the Malaysian organizational culture on employees' commitment.
My name is Karen Adlimeti Adnan and my metric number is 26200. Next is independent variables. This measure of 4 dimensions of corporate culture is established by Lau and Idris. The 4 dimensions consisting of 16 objects, which is teamwork, rewards, training, development, and communications. Lastly is dependent variable. The measure was developed by Mo Day as this metric measures the degree to which workers interact with the organization, their desire to stay in the management, and their ability to make efforts on behalf of the management.
Hi, my name is Nurul Atirah binti Muhammad Rashidi. My metric number is 262904. I will present about analysis and discussion. Factor analysis for the study variable was initially undertaken to understand the variability and interdependence of the subscale derived from the factor analysis and descriptive statistics, such as reliability, coefficient, standard deviation, intercorrelation. Okay, next, profile of respondent. Respondent profile has been divided into several categories such as gender, age, and status. For the gender of the respondent, the number of female respondents exceed the male respondent, which is 212, and for the male, 165 respondents. Okay, next, the age of group respondent. Respondent age 31 and above show a large population, which is 182 respondents. Okay, next, the status of respondent. A married respondent record a greater number of 207 respondents. Okay, lastly, the correlation analysis relationship between the variable. In table 4, the correlation matrix display coefficient of correlation between the four independent variables measured by using multiple item scale. All factor average 0.7 on the reliability scale.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Azila binti Mokhtar and my number metric is 262878. Today I will talk about a discussion. Basically, there are four aspects of organizational culture on employee inside the Malaysian organizations circumstances. So basically there are four aspects, which is training and development, teamwork, communication, reward and recognition. So within these four aspects, the communication being a key factor in organizational culture on employee. However, teamwork also being a consideration as a factor where teamwork was found a positive correlation with the commitment. Lastly, where reward and recognition being contribute significantly in this assignment. It showed that the reward and recognition have been the reason that employee wanted to active in the company to get more achievement and to get known. For example, high pay and good performance.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Nafis bin Roslan and my metric number is 253064. For this video session, I will present my part, which is conclusion and recommendation. For the first part is conclusion. We can conclude that Malaysian organizational culture have impact on employee commitment. Other variables such as training and development, reward and recognition, organizational communication and teamwork have significantly positive give impact on employee commitment. Now we move to recommendation. For the first recommendation is improve reward system. Reward is a gift or bonus given by organization to employee who show hardworking to organization. Second suggestion is sustain and improve on the current ways of recognizing employees who perform well in the duties to enable them to be more committed to the organizational. The third suggestion is an organizational can improve on the current training and development program with the best plan for that particular program. Last but not least, organization can involve employee in most decision making so that they feel the behalf of the organization and feel appreciated by organization.